I had a video before which was explaining what all these numbers mean, but somebody asked actually, how do you know what age the tyre is? So normally in tyres they'll have a code like this if they're after the year 2000. So in this case that'll be a tyre that's made on the 31st week of the 22nd year, so the 31st week of 2022. However, if this was a tyre that was made before the year 2000, it would have a 3-digit code, and that 3 digits would mean then it was on the 31st week of the second year in that decade. The only problem with that's pretty inaccurate. So at least the one with 4, you know the year and you know the week, whereas the one from the year 2000, where it's 3 digits, you know the week, but you only know it's the second year of that decade. But which decade is it? Anyway, basically how you know how old the tyres are. Now, one thing that's relevant to this is, like, you might have a tyre that's got really good tread, but it's quite old. So since you recognise that around 10 years you want to be changing them, see this oxidisation that occurs where basically they crack. So UV light gets in contact with these, and this kind of oxidisation occurs where the tyres start to crack after a while. So this is the spare wheel of this car that's sitting up for a long time. So obviously it's not fit for the road anymore. But there's actually an anti-oxidization chemical that's in these. However, it only seems to work when the wheel is turning. In this case, obviously, it's a spare wheel. It's sat up quite a bit, so it's never really turned that much. So this oxidization has occurred. So even if you have good tread, you still want to be replacing the tyres if you have some cracking and oxidization down the side. So anyway, at least now you know when you're looking at your tyres, you can tell how old your tyres are. And if they're over 10 years old, you got to do something about it. Thanks for watching.